Hello Jammers, E here, back with a brand new pep talk. So today I am here to discuss with you all a topic that needs to have some light shed on. So you all know by now, if you've been playing Animal Jam long enough, in this community you know that there are what we call the famous jammers. You know, those people that make excellent content for all us jammers to enjoy? Yup, those people. Well, I'm here to discuss with you what the title famous jammer truly means and how it tends to get abused by some people. So here's my example. Let's look at a group of jammers that are just starting YouTube. They have this intense desire to make videos, not for the joy of making videos, but just for the fame of it. Because they look at those other famous jammers and say,
"Hey, I want to be famous too. I don't care what I'm famous for, I just want to be famous."
So instead of trying to express themselves, they decide to go with the crowd. They make basic Animal Jam videos that everyone has seen before, and in time they get famous for it. Then, there comes that time when the fame gets to their heads. They start to regard certain jammers as beneath them just because they have a fewer amount of followers, subscribers, rares, blah blah blah, all that stuff that apparently makes a jammer popular. Is this what the community has really come to? Do rare items, followers, and subscribers make a person famous and a good influence for all to follow? If your answer is
Yes, E, you have to have a certain number of subscribers and followers, and you have to have a prolific collection of rares to make you relevant in this community.
dude, shut the phantom up. No, the phantom you don't. Don't believe me? Well, let's look at an example. For example, who should we use as the example? Oh yeah, Jelly Jones. Did she get famous for having a prolific collection of rare pixels? No, she got famous for doing what she loved. She soared in popularity because she worked her way up there and had the courage to express her talents. Instead of following the basic crowd, she decided to be unique. So why not just do what you truly love? Why are you doing it for the fame? Why can't you just do it because you love doing it? Also, another really important thing that I want to touch on is some misconceptions that people have about famous jammers. Some people think famous jammers are perfect, some people think they're terrible people altogether. Well, time to clarify. What if famous jammer doesn't reply to your comments? What is your first thought? You think they're ignoring you? Do you think they just don't care? In some cases, yeah, that might be the case. But in reality, famous jammers have thousands of people sending them messages all at once on different websites like Google Hangouts probably, or Skype, or Instagram, Animal Jam, YouTube, all those sites. They're getting messages constantly, all day long, by thousands of fans. And how does one keep up with all that? Do you think that famous jammers are some superhumans that can reply to any and all comments immediately? If so, then it's time for a reality check. Famous jammers are not gods or goddesses, so stop regarding them as though they have a higher value than jammers who aren't as well known. They are people like the rest of us. They have flaws. They make mistakes. But what stinks is that when a famous jammer slips up, a majority of people in the community start to hate on them and regard them as a terrible person just for that one slip up. Then years pass, and their past is still talked about between jammers. Yes, some famous jammers have performed unforgivable deeds and do not deserve a second chance. But those that have actually matured and changed their ways sometimes don't even get a second chance. How is that fair? The label famous jammer is, in reality, an artificial construct. It's a term used, but it's not used the right way. When you think of the word famous, do you think of idols? People you put on a pedestal that you just regard as important or more relevant? Well, I need to tell you something. The term famous jammer does not mean any of that. It really means a jammer who became famous for doing what he or she loved and had a humble attitude about it and just wanted to make good content that brought smiles to the people supporting them. That is a genuine famous jammer. Just because some stuck-up jammer became famous doesn't mean that they are some role model and that they have to be worshipped. Let alone any jammer. No jammer should be worshipped at all. The cold hard reality of it all is that one day we're all going to eventually get tired of Animal Jam, perhaps, and move on to other things that interest us in life. So ponder this. One day, the jammers that cheated their way to fame will look back and say, why did fame on an online kids game mean so much to me? Why did I let it get to my head? It's not like I was famous offline as well. Why did I think I was so much better than everyone else? As soon as I outgrew that game and quit, my fame dissipated. I became an ordinary person again. My internet fame was an illusion because it was fame that only took place on a kid's game that I would eventually outgrow. I put so much importance into the petty drama of that community that I never actually enjoyed what the game had to offer. Why didn't I make the most of my time on there? Why did I get involved in such stupid drama? It was an online game, for crying out loud. Games are supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be the escape from a cold hard reality. And now here I am, much older in the adult world, dealing with real problems. That online kid game drama was nothing compared to this. Now, I'm not trying to be a total downer here, but unfortunately, for some people, it's going to be that way. And they're gonna realize that it's too late. Or they could actually have a successful career one day and look back at their days on Animal Jam and laugh at that drama they dealt with in the past. All this negativity that we regard as so important, it's really pointless. It truly is. Is this how you want to remember your time on this game? Wouldn't you rather look back and say you made the most out of it? That you actually had fun and didn't try to start petty drama or get involved in it? I know I'll look back and say that, because the thing about me is that I don't get involved in the petty, pointless drama that takes place in this community. Like, come on, people. Those of you who are much older and playing this game, think of the example you are setting for the younger players. Are you setting a very positive example by trying to start drama? And go ahead and say, kids shouldn't even be allowed on the internet. Who cares if they learn a few swear words? They shouldn't even be on this game in the first place. Well, excuse me, but when you signed up for Animal Jam, did it ever occur to you that a lot of children were already playing? Did you read the Animal Jam rules, for crying out loud? Heck, if you want to turn Animal Jam into some internet high school hallway of gossip, drama, and cliques, then why did you join this kids game in the first place? Just take the stupid drama and move it somewhere else. It isn't wanted in this community by the good jammers that just want to play a game and have a good time. Go ahead and hate on me for that. Go ahead and throw that word irrelevant around at me. It affects me in no way. Just mark my words. One day, you will look back and ask yourself why you thought you were more relevant just because of the pixels you possessed and the amount of subscribers and followers you had. And let's face it, it was all on an online game for kids. So chew on that. Thank you for staying until the end of this pep talk, and please remember, make the most out of your time here on Animal Jam. Don't put so much importance into fame and petty drama. Sure, I must admit it's entertaining to watch the petty drama happen because it's just so pointless. But stop allowing that drama to completely ruin your time on this game. This is not what Animal Jam was created for. So please, just stop. And remember, if you ever become famous, please don't let the fame get to your head and don't get involved in pointless drama. In the end, it's really not worth it, and you are just going to look back at it and laugh. Or think it was stupid. So yeah, that's all I have to say on this matter. Thank you for listening. Bye. I really appreciate you making it to the end of this video. I really, really do. And if you're new to my channel, I shake you warmly by the hand. And if you subscribe, you'll get a gold star. And if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine too. You can just go find some other YouTuber to watch, because maybe I'm not interesting enough for you, but that's alright with me. I'll just continue to make videos for the people that enjoy my content. And you're probably not even staying at the end of this video if you didn't like it. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Alrighty, goodbye.